Hey yo, what's up everybody? Hope you're having a great day. PC Monkey here with another BTC video. Obviously this is not BTC, this is grass. Alright, let's talk about BTC. So, we've talked about this, right? Um, I I was thinking about like on the stream I was thinking about it's gonna hit that 115 maybe, the last wick up. It didn't. For now it's coming down. Now, I can't say that this is definitely gonna go down. We might wake up again. Today we got some news. Talk about the news later on, but right now what I want to talk about is we basically did the short squeeze that we talked about, right? I was talking about this on a Friday, but guess what? We held on the Friday, we held on the Saturday, we held on the Sunday, but then the Sunday it started to come up. Monday did the short squeeze, right? So what do we want now from the market to do? So if you did the short squeeze, you grabbed a lot of liquidity. We take a look at the liquidation. We take a look at the large orders. Keep that in mind. But overall, what do you want to do now? Just come back down. Come back and fill the rest of the orders down there, right at the 105. So, to come back down again, you have to lose this 111,782, right? Now, you be like, okay, bro, like this level is just a joke, bro. We go back, we come back. Yeah, it's an important level. It's not a joke level. It's an important level. You could see here, we pushed it. We held the pink line, which was 111,563. Then we push it up. But as we were pushing up, we again retested this 111,780. So this is an important level. Now, so how this will happen, in my opinion, if we're done pumping, meaning, because if you take a look at it, one, right, two, three. So we did three highs, all right. Now it's gonna come down, right? Maybe even till here, you don't know, or here. Then go back up, do an M pattern, and then push it back down. That's one scenario, all right. That's one scenario over 1 hour. So you come hold here at 113 and then you push it back up, right? Make your M pattern, then push it down. Now that's one scenario. The other scenario is from here we continue down here, then we try to retest to gain the level and then we push it back down again. Now to go down, I think we're gonna probably come back to where we are or maybe even hold it at this 110 this level or just push it down. Once we lose this daily, guys, once we lose this daily, all right, 108,887. Once you lose this, this is where you basically start to look below. All right, so until we lose that, nothing's really happening. We're still consolidating in this big zone that we created, right? Um, Obviously towards the upside because we talked about both sides. Towards the upside, if you want to continue, you have to hold 113,907. So you're basically aiming to clear these areas now. You could head all the way to 117 and then hold it there. Now, is it going to be with a swing or is it just going to be a clean move towards the upside? Time will tell, but towards the upside, I personally don't think we're going to go above this pink line, but I'm not mentioning it that much, 189.50. I don't think we're gonna go above it if there's another move towards upside. They want to clear more shoulders, okay? Um, but once we go above that line, once we go above 118, I think it's gonna see a new high. Okay, it's gonna see a new high. And then maybe push it back down. You have to take a look at both sides, right? So, but until we basically come to this daily level, we're safe, 117,288, okay? When we lose this level, 111,780 again, that is it, then we're gonna go down, back down, basically. We're gonna go back down. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at USD. So USDT didn't continue to go up. It did this. Well, my aim was here to clear these area that has to be cleared out. Hasn't yet did that. Okay, so we could say one, two, three, right? So the third one's still in progress. The third one's still in progress, hasn't yet shifted down, and right now USDT is trying to hold the swing on the 1 hour, which really doesn't look like it wants to hold it. But well, we could wake up, clear, and then come back down. That's why you have to always have stop loss and be patient, and well, obviously watch out for these wicks. So with that being said, guys, now we could take a look at the first. Let's take a look at the large orders, okay? But before we take a look at the large orders, let me share it with you guys. Hopefully, I'm not sharing anything else. Great. So you can see that there's a little bit of order on the BTC 1 hour time frame right here. So that's why I could just do a small wick again. All right. Now, if you take a look at 117 all the way to 118, these are the area. There's a little bit of leftover orders, okay? But once you go above 118, the level, the daily level that I talked about, once you go above that 118, then there's a lot of orders. There's a lot of orders. So above 118, if I want to talk about it, it's going to be all of these orders. We could go all the way up, but we take it to like all-time high, which is 124, 125, give or take. How much we have there? Not that much. Not that much. Not that much. 37 million, 113 million on the spot. 37 million on the perpetuals. I could just check the perpetuals. You can see that the top side is basically empty. Now towards downside as well, most of the perpetual orders are gone. Now there's a little bit here, a little bit there. Maybe they're not interested in perpetual orders at this point. Let me remove this. Let me do another ruler. Just right here. So you could see buy order 283 remains, 98 on OKX, and then a couple of them on spot. So again, we have more bids right where it is. So I mean, it's like the whole market just took the orders out after we did the short squeeze, right? There are spot orders, however, around here. We could just take a look at them really quickly to see how much are they worth. So the spot orders are worth around 100 to 150 with all the rest. So not that much big, but it looks like the orders got kind of, people took out the orders. So it just tells me that the market is a little bit more cautious at this point. And yeah, if there's not much orders towards downside as the orders are gone, then we could continue to go up now. Now that potential comes back in. That would go for 113, a new high, but there's not much sells there either. Not on spot, not on perpetual. There were like billions of sells. So we'll see what happened there. Now this is the liquidations, okay? I want to talk about the liquidation for a moment because there's not much top upside, but there are a lot towards downside. So we are going down, in my opinion. That's what I think. Okay, that's what I think. Yes, there's not much perpetual order at the top. We just looked at it, but I think we're still gonna go down. Okay, because with everything that's happened in the whole economy. Now, 110 is where you want to liquidate people. A lot of liquidation. Obviously, you do have a little bit around 112 too. We could zoom in and see it on another chart. Now, if I zoom in, you could see right here. There's a bunch of liquidation to grab, and then you go around 111, and then you come around 110, 109. So keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to put this to 7 days, okay? So I want to see how much we have. So towards the upside, because we just liquidated a lot of people, towards the upside, we do have 2 billion ready to be liquidated cumulatively when we get to 116, 939. Okay, now towards downside, right? If we come all the way down to $107,000, you guys see it, right? 8.54 billion are about to get liquidated. So you understand that's why I'm leaning towards downside, because now there's more liquidation towards downside, because we even did a short squeeze and there's more people long and they think that we're going to go up, but we're not. That's my opinion, by the way. So funding rate, yeah, a couple of these are negative on funding rate, pump, BTC, AVL, but overall the funding rate is kind of a little bit negative, just a little bit on some coins, but not that much. It probably gets fixed on the next funding rate. This is what I want to show to you guys today. This is the aggregated order book liquidity delta. You could see how many shorters got liquidated, right? You could see the aggregation showing you how many shorters got liquidated, right? And then, so most of them got liquidated around 114, right? But then if you pay attention, it's decreasing. It's decreasing. So there's not much short to liquidate anymore, right? Market RSI heat map shows a lot of coins are in the middle. Some of them are overbought, like LDO, stuff like that. I do have actually LDO short. I played the long yesterday. It pushed it up yesterday, and now it's a short. All right. So one last thing. Let's talk about the news and the net. Is I thank guys for watching, by the way. So today we do have some important news, which are jolts and consumer confidence. These two are important. Obviously, President Trump speaks too, so we'll see what he wants to ramble all about. Obviously, he's not a better rambler than me. I'm the best rambler in the world, number one. Okay. Now, ADP non-farm employment change is going to be for Wednesday, for tomorrow, but I think Friday is going to be the most important day. You can see like how many news are coming. It's going to be a super, super volatile. Let me tell you that. With that being said, guys, just to conclude, just to conclude, um, yeah, we we might do an M pattern or we might continue completely down. We'll see which one is going to be. Um, Thank you for watching. I've talked about everything in detail. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Please come to my Twitch, come to my live stream, say hi. And with that being said, stay safe, stay green. Until next time, peace out.